Okay, a couple of weeks ago I did a video about John McClellan, this dude, with the hat, and the fact that he was offering a barcode boot camp for $500. And it was going to teach you a 2,334-year-old secret invented by Greek mathematicians and physicists on how to play barcodes without hurting your fingers for $500. I'm not making this up. I really wish I was. Now, I also mentioned how this kind of crappy email marketing, Tai Lopez, 10x School of Business stuff is creeping in to the world of guitar. And it's scummy and it's scammy sales tactics. It's business funnels and email marketing and stuff. Well, it turns out that Tai Lopez is at it again. He's got a new video out, and so is John. Now, before I jump into it today and explain why this garbage needs to stop and why you need to stop giving these clowns your money, it's Andy from the future. Hi, it's Andy from the future. Just like to take a minute to ask a huge favour. YouTube at the minute is more competitive than ever. There's so many channels out there and it's really hard to get videos in front of people these days. So, if you enjoy the video, it'd be pretty cool if you'd like and subscribe. It really does help out. Even drop a comment and say hi. I'll always do my best to say hi back. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, so just in case you forgot who Tai Lopez was, here's his new video.
Let me give you the reasons why I just leased this $100 million house in Beverly Hills. Why would I lease this for a year? Is that crazy? Well, I'm gonna tell you what Felix Dennis, he had the 3 F's rule. If it flies, floats, or lease it, don't buy it. But that's not the real reason. I'm gonna give you the reasons why I would do something crazy, because we live in a world, it's like if you lease a Lamborghini, people think, oh, this person's dumb, or they're trying to pretend, or if they lease a house, this isn't an Airbnb, this is a long-term lease. People are like, oh, and I'm going, no, use your brain. They don't teach us in school financial literacy. So let me give you some reasons.
Right, once upon a time, this kind of stuff was merely for the business bros, make passive income while you sleep, 10x your sales funnels, and then it was for the crypto bros, and we all saw how that turned out.
They calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
And it's gone.
But now it's crept into the world of guitar playing, and well, I'm not a fan. Yep, John McClellan is still bombarding people with crappy emails. And when one of the poor unfortunates, who sold his soul to John by signing up for his mailing list, challenges him on it, well, John took a hissy fit and well and truly threw his teddy out of the pram like a little bitch. I'll show you. This is a real email that John McClellan sent out to his subscribers. I am in shock, disbelief. Yet another whining subscriber who's pissed off at me. Whining subscriber, well, that's a good start, John. Yeah, nice. And yet another. So that means there's more than one whining subscriber. I mean, shouldn't that be telling you something, dude? Hi, John. You're a great teacher and obviously skilled, but the continual email bombardment is a step too far. I'd agree you did say you'd send a lot of emails. What makes it unpalatable eventually is that you never even send a hint of a solution. You only further flesh out the problem and go to the sales pitch with an artificial deadline to create a sense of urgency, I'd suppose. I think if you gave us a little taste of a solution in each marketing bombardment, I think I'd be more inclined to join. Really? I don't know, man. I mean, the minute I started getting bombarded with emails about this course or that course every day and being promised barcode boot camps and 2,334-year-old Greek guitar secrets, I'd be unsubscribing like a motherfucker. But he goes on. I love that they acknowledge they checked the box on my site that says, I agree when I sign up above I will be added to a marketing mailing list where I will receive daily guitar tips and promotional offers from John McClellan. Now, look, I don't have a problem with guitar. In fact, listen, I just want to say this before we go on, before you start jumping in the comments and crying right? Because I got this last time. I'm not saying that John's not a great guitar player. I'm not saying he's not a great guitar teacher. What I am saying is this: it's not cool. Just doing this kind of marketing is not cool. It's guitar playing. Nobody wants to 10x your business, John. Stop being a cock.
He's a monster.
Now, I don't have a problem with guitar tips, but this dude doesn't send out anything that isn't already freely available on the internet. You just have to look for it. And as far as I can tell, I mean, like I said, I'm sure he's a great guitar player, but he hasn't revolutionized guitar playing. He just repackages and repurposes stuff that's already out there and then tries to sell it as his new course for way too much money. He goes on, "You can't get onto my email list without checking this." So they were well aware of what they were signing up for, willingly subscribed, and are now whining about it. Whining? Is it whining if you've got a valid criticism? So, I mean, is it anybody who doesn't agree with your constant email sales funnels is whining? I'm not trying to be funny here, but look at this tool. Come on, I doubt he'd ever accuse somebody of whining to their face.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
I'm getting serious keyboard warrior vibes. As far as saying I don't give tips, well, let's take a closer look at the email, the last one I sent this morning. This is what they replied to. The tip is about how to find other musicians to play with and farm yourself out. I broke it into 3 simple steps. Here they are, pulled directly from my last email titled How to Find Musicians to Jam With. I'm sorry, but if you don't know how to find musicians to jam with, you are seriously in the wrong business. Number 1, take 3 of your best songs from your setlist and film yourself playing them on your phone. Do this along with the actual recordings, as if you were jamming with a band. Upload the videos to YouTube or any other site of your choice. Make them unlisted, so they are private, except to anyone who has a link. Make a flyer and post it on bulletin boards. Advertise your contact and what you're looking for at local coffee shops, music stores, and online marketplaces in your area. That looks like a solution to this topic to me. I'm sorry, but anyone who writes in an email is a bell end, plain and simple. I don't mean, are these handy tips? I'm sorry, man, but putting flyers on bulletin boards in coffee shops, I mean, it's 2024, man, and we've got this thing called the internet. I mean, seriously, there's websites for this kind of thing now. There's Facebook. I mean, there's a load of groups. There's always a local band finder page on Facebook. And then there's sites like Bandfinder and Bandmix. I'm sorry, man, but tips like these aren't worth wading through your horseshit sales funnels for. They're really not. That looks like... that looks like a solution on this topic to me. In fact, I think the real question here isn't where's the solution, it's how is this not a solution? As far as my annoying emails that bombard every single day, well, tell me this. What guitar instructor out there is relentlessly writing you every single day with brand new tips and solutions completely for free to improve and advance your guitar playing? The answer is absolutely no one. Why? Well, because they aren't trying to get people to sign up for ridiculously overpriced boot camps to learn stuff that's already freely available on the internet, John. John goes on, because it's incredibly difficult, it requires massive discipline and the ability to endlessly speak from a vast amount of knowledge on the subject. I'm glad when people unsubscribe and go to other teachers. Just a simple click at the bottom of any email will do ya. I hope it helps them. Because clearly, Spanky, I aren't a fit for anybody. Clearly, Spanky, I ain't a fit for... What a... I'm actually stunned that this fucking knob has any students at all, if this is how he speaks to people. I mean, seriously, I'm getting some real keyboard warrior vibes from him now. I mean, how dare you question John's relentless sales funneling and his pursuit of the almighty dollar? He goes on. However, if I have already banned them from my emailing list, the power, and or blocked them from ever buying any of my products ever again, it's too late. On that, there's still time to get the Essential Blues Guitar System, my step-by-step playbook for mastering the fundamental principles of blues guitar, at the link below. I mean, you've got to give him his dues, right? He threw his little hissy fit, chucked his teddy out the pram, got his panties in a real bunch, but still managed to, bring it back round to his latest course that he wants you to pay $500 for. Look, this is bullshit. It really is, right? I know several guitar teachers. I mean, there's even a couple local to me, and they cannot handle the sheer number of students they have wanting to take lessons with them. I know one guy, right? And he's got a waiting list, and you can't get lessons with him until somebody dies or somebody loses a finger or stops playing guitar or something. None of these guys use these shitty sales tactics and sales funnels and email marketing for guitar lessons. They teach because they enjoy teaching, and it shows. And I know that everybody needs to make a living, right? I really do. I appreciate that. But please don't cheapen the world of music and turn it into another Tai Lopez school of business. How about this, right, John? If you can't make a decent living from teaching the guitar without having to resort to scammy sales tactics and email funnels and preying on people who don't know any better, then maybe teaching guitar isn't for you, little fella. Just saying. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on the matter. I can't deal with John anymore. I really can't. Just do yourself a favour. If people are sending you out emails and stuff like this, just avoid them. They're not teaching you anything. They just want your money. The stuff that they're giving you is freely available on the internet. You just have to look for it. So just save yourself a bit of money and go and look for it yourself. They just package it up all flashy. So don't fall for this 10x marketing crap, and don't let these muppets drag guitar playing into the crypto gutter with Tai Lopez and Grant Cardone. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Really appreciate it. And don't forget, I stream every Wednesday, 9 PM UK time. It's usually just me and somebody else having a chat about guitars and gear and stuff. It's fun. Come and hang out. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.